have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed.
Imagine what 7 billion humans could accomplish if we loved and respected one another.
All I'm ever doing is trying to take empathy, gratitude, kindness, positivity, optimism, and create repackaging for it in modern society to help somebody see it, because life is one big game of perspective.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to our 4th episode of Voice Too Soft to Be Heard. So, for you guys that are new and might not know what this is, the Voice Too Soft to Be Heard is a community, and it's bigger than just me. This community is founded upon bringing people together to address, important topics and get different perspectives. So there might be somebody that, has been through something or someone that is going through it. My goal is to connect those two people to be able to help them. And also, I would do my part by bringing you guys these videos on topics that you guys might want or suggest. And, just talking about things that need to be heard. So the Voice Too Soft to Be Heard basically means important topics that are not stressed enough that need to be talked about, but that's why we're creating this community, to talk about those things. So if you would like to be a part of the community, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and, get active. The quote for today is, "You are enough." And I chose that because it relates to today's topic, which is insecurities. So, it's a very touchy subject, but we all have them. Before I give my perspective and how I feel about it, I want to share with you guys a very positive, impactful video that, helped me and might help you. So I'll be right back as soon as that video is done.
You are who you've been looking for. So stop looking for more unless you're looking in a mirror, because it's about time for you to see clearly that you are who you've been looking for. And that empty feeling you got, that hole in your chest, you only got that feeling because you think you're not blessed with everything you need. You see, we live in a consumerist society, which means they need you to buy stuff. And the easiest way to sell it is to tell you you're not enough. Buy this car, you'll get girls. Buy this bra, you'll get guys. And we're seeing it so much that we start believing these lies, but the truth is, the makeup they're selling to make you feel prettier is the same makeup you buy to stop feeling shittier about this lie they keep telling you that you are not enough. And what about the movies we watch, all the shows on TV? The more I watch, the more I see I need you to complete me. And yes, love is the answer, love is the key, but if you can't love yourself, how could you ever love me? And loving yourself, what does that even mean? Like massages and selfies and that sort of thing? Because the more I think about it, the more it feels weird. I've always been taught that self-love was something to be feared. I've been taught that arrogance is bad and vanity, it's not good. And even my bracelets are telling me to act how Jesus would. So what should I do? How should I act? I'm supposed to love myself, but how do I even do that? Well, I got a trick that I picked up from a friend who noticed that I was quick to defend her when she would say something negative about herself. She would say, "I'm so dumb," and I'd say, "You're so brilliant." She'd say, "I'm so weak," and I'd say, "You're so resilient." And when she said, "I feel ugly," and I said, "You look beautiful," she asked me why I was so dutifully filling up her cup constantly and yet treating my own cup so irresponsibly. Because when I looked in the mirror, my voice was quite clear. You're ugly, you're too thin, your hairline's receding, you got a pimple on your chin. And that was when she gave me a piece of advice that changed my life. She gave me a hug. And she said, "Treat yourself like someone you loved." Treat yourself like someone you loved. Now, I had been standing, but I needed to be sitting because I couldn't believe that I had been letting myself keep forgetting that I was who I'd been looking for. And deep in my core, I knew it was time to stop looking for more until I could look through all my fear and look into a mirror and see clearly that the man looking back at me was the only one who can make me happy, and I am already enough. And I am not any more special or unique than you. That is why I'm here to speak to you. You are already enough. And when you start to see that, you will start to be that. Your world will get brighter, your load will get lighter, and you can see that with life. You can be a lover, not a fighter. And that life, you deserve it. Because you are worth it. And there is no point in letting yourself keep forgetting, because no matter what you say or do, you are perfect. And so today, I hope I leave you with a direction correction away from the flaws you see in your reflection. They aren't flaws to me, they are simply protection against all the doubts you have of your perfection. So start today. Take a good, long look in the mirror and say, I am who I've been looking for.
I'm back, and I really hope you guys enjoyed that video and was able to take something good out of it like I was. So, now it's my turn. I'm going to share with you guys, my perspective and experiences when it comes to insecurities. So the first thing that I wrote down was acknowledging that you have them, basically. Acknowledging your feelings. That's the first step to anything, admitting to having them. The second step is to embrace it or, put yourself in a situation to get past it. And, insecurities can be different. It could be something as looks, which you can't change, and something as your insecurity to be able to, speak in front of a large crowd. You might be insecure about your skills to be able to do that. So if it's something like looks and, you can't change it, obviously you have to live with yourself every day, and that's what makes you different, so embrace it. And with something as you may be being insecure about your skills or capabilities to do something, be brave and put yourself in that situation to, kind of force yourself to come out of that shell. And, that's how I would get through it. And the third step would be to know that you're not alone. Everybody has them, everybody has insecurities, whether it's looks, your job, like whatever. Just know that we all have them, that you can get through it. So I gave my perspective on it. Now I'm going to give you an experience. So basically I had an insecurity with, as you guys see, my scar. And I'm not really insecure about it anymore because I'm gonna be honest, I don't even notice it. And one thing that I noticed about it is you don't really notice your insecurities versus other people. Like I would notice this because I'm looking at myself all the time, but most people they didn't even pay no attention to it. So saying that, I just really learned to I look at this like a battle scar, like something cool. That's just how I did it, and I got past it. So it doesn't really affect me anymore as it did maybe a few years ago. But I got past it. So that was my personal experience. But now I got some people a part of the community, which I'm really excited about. Thank you guys for taking the time out of your day to do this, and they're gonna share with you guys what their advice would be, their experiences. So let's dive straight into that.
I'm gonna keep it super simple. Best advice I could give is to embrace your insecurities and not give a flying about what people say, bro. Because at the end of the day, it's you. Embrace your insecurities and don't care about what people say. People's opinions should not matter to you at all. And if someone actually shows that they care, pick on you about your certain insecurities, the only reason they're doing that is because they're insecure about something themselves, and that's the way they get through it.
Everybody has insecurities. We may not all have the same ones, but we all have them. And the sooner that you come to terms with them and you embrace whatever you're insecure about, the sooner you can be your truest self and live in your truth and experience real happiness and real love.
My advice to anybody that's dealing with insecurities is to accept who you are before anybody else accepts you, or before you look for anybody else to accept yourself. And just because you do things that aren't accepted or tolerated by the in crowd doesn't mean that it's not cool. Whatever you want to do, you gotta fall in love with yourself before anybody else fall in love with you.
To someone dealing with insecurities, welcome. Okay, you're not by yourself. Everybody is. Everybody is in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Don't let them sell you that you're not. Some are more on more of a grandiose scale, you know, versus a minuscule type of insecurity. But at the end of the day, it's still an insecurity. Insecurity is insecurity is insecurity is insecurity. Okay? So that's what I would say to people with insecurities, and work on it every day. Why? Because you're worth it. Yes, you are. Yes, we are.
Alright, man. It's from my boy Abdul in his video. His topic is dealing with insecurity. So, main thing, right, with insecurities is everyone got something that's wrong with them. So you shouldn't really trip about no like specific insecurity you got. And you need to do two things about insecurity. You can learn to live with it and cope with it and say, you know what, like that's fine. I love myself still. I'm still gonna be me. Or you can say, you know, I'm gonna do something to try to change it if it is something you can change. Like with me, I used to be really fat, and then I was like, I mean, it's not a big deal to me. It wasn't like a huge deal, but I was like, I just wanted to change this just because I think I would feel better with it. So I changed up that quote-unquote insecurity. So I was like, hey, so you know, you can either live with it or change it. But at the end of the day, you gotta live with yourself every day. So you gotta learn to love yourself for who you are, no matter what.
There's nothing in the world that I would change about you, because it makes you you. If you look like everybody else, how am I supposed to remember you? You have to have something that stands out about you. So like I said, when I was a kid, I was really shy. But that was because I cared about how people were looking at me, and if I would get embarrassed, or me embarrassing myself and everyone laughing at me, right? So what I had my mindset on the whole time was, if I fall, I'm gonna get up. Maybe you'll get a round of applause or a couple giggles in the back, or maybe the whole crowd will laugh, but all you have to do is keep pushing and laugh with them, because that's what's gonna make you better. You only have one life. Live it up. I believe in you.
What's up, guys? It's Kobe from No Filter Films. Subscribe to my channel. It'll be in the description down below. But yeah, you gotta, like, if you're suffering from any insecurities, you gotta remember, like, everyone's beautiful in their own way. Everyone's different. Everyone has their own flaws. Everyone has their own beauties. Everyone provides something good towards the world. So you just gotta remember, like, if people are hating on you, you're doing something right. Because I never seen a hater doing better than me. So if you're a girl, you just gotta remember you're a bad bitch. If you're a nigga, you're that nigga. So just remember that.
Wow, that was amazing. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching that as much as I did editing it. And first off, I want to thank everyone in that video that contributed and sent in their videos. You really made a big impact, and we are forever grateful for it. So that being said, we did our part. Now it's your turn. We're a community, right? So I'm interested to see you guys' perspectives, or maybe experience on how you got through your insecurities. Just know this is a judgment-free zone, and no negative behavior will be tolerated. So feel free to let us know. Can I get a drum roll for the daily challenge? So, I'm going to do a thing where I give you guys a daily challenge based on the topic of the video. And today's challenge is to love yourself. And to treat yourself. You know, if you like eating ice cream, go eat ice cream. If you like playing sports, go play sports. Do whatever you love, but love yourself. Last but not least, make sure you hit that subscribe button to support the community, and if this video actually made a positive impact on you. And hit that like button, you know, if you feel like it. But if you want to get more involved in the community, you can follow us on Instagram at Voice Too Soft to Be Heard. And you know, I'll soon have an idea what I'm going to do with videos. Let us know some suggestions of what type of topics you would like to see. I want to cover everything. So you know, you could be featured in the next video. You never know. So you guys have a blessed day, and thank you for tuning in.